Hi guys, this video is one I've been wanting to do for quite some time. It's so important to know what to do and have I got the gear to do it if and when it's required. As you can see, even I've had a bit of a breakdown failure at the moment. And to make things worse, I'm left-handed. Hence why my trainee cameraman Anna has taken over for a while. So yes, it was this breakdown that prompted me to finally do this video. Anyway, let's get on with it. When you're traveling full-time or living on the road, it's amazing how many little tidbits and pieces you need to do various jobs, and also how many various different tools you need. What I'm about to show you, some of you will think, oh yeah, I've got that. Oh yeah, maybe I need that. Oh, what the hell, why would I need that for God's sake? I can assure you, for what I'm about to show you, this will be invaluable information to you. So let's get going. Firstly, I'm going to kick off with one of my all-time favorites, and that's super glue. And you just can't take enough of this super glue on the road with you. I opt for the little one-time usage packages, which means once you use it, you throw it out. The other one's another invaluable one is double-sided tape, and I also opt for the very high bond double-sided tape. I use literally heaps of this, and this is a brand new roll at the moment because my other one's just about had it. Naturally, we go with gaffer tape, duct tape, and some electrical insulation tape that all comes in very handy from time to time, and not to mention some thread tape. And as you've probably seen from a lot of my videos, I love this one wrap Velcro, and it is just, we just use heaps of it. There's always a little job, a little tidbit that you want it for. So it just literally sticks to itself and you can do anything with it. Also we take some normal Velcro, which is just self-adhesive Velcro. Most of our drawers we have in our cars these days, they're all carpeted, so this sticks beautifully to it. So it's amazing how many things you can stick with this Velcro. Another handy little tin is this Selleys Easy Glide. If you've got a sticky zipper or a door hinge on your fridge that's squeaky, or your caravan door, this is absolutely brilliant. Can't take enough of it. And of course, silicone, you must have a tube of silicone, and obviously your silicone gun. People will wonder, you go to the Bunnings hardware store and you think, my God, there's just hundreds of tubes of silicone. Well, I opt for the Sikaflex brand, which is definitely the best brand and best quality, and I go for the number 221. This is a very high bond structural silicone. It's good for sealant and it's good for adhesive. So it's a fantastic all-rounder. It's not cheap, but it's worth it. Anything's cheap when you need it. And of course, all these glues and self-adhesive things and everything, you can't go without having a bottle of wax and grease remover. If you don't clean the surface thoroughly before you use it, you'll lose it. So you must have a bottle of that. Moving right along, a little handy little gadget I had. I found someone else's these little heavy duty, they're actually called clamps, but we affectionately call them pegs. And they are brilliant for God knows how many purposes, seriously. So moving right along, we come to the plumbing section. Now the plumbing section, every van that I know of uses 12mm John Guest pipe. So, and from time to time you might get a rock up there or whatever, or you might even just get a general fracture in the pipe. So always carry a couple of meters of that. And also definitely a couple of joiners. So if you do crack a bit of pipe, you can cut it out and you can join another section in there. Also a couple of angles can be handy for odd repairs, whatever, and various other things. The other thing is, all caravans have PVC pipe under them. Most use 40mm, but not necessarily, but ours does, so I will talk about that. Carry a couple of these rubber inline joiners. As a matter of fact, it was only just recently I needed one and I didn't have one, hence why it's now in my kit. Luckily, a mate had one that he could lend me and we had to cut a bit of pipe out and join it up again, blah, blah, blah. So another invaluable thing to take. And of course, we also carry a pair of cutters, actually cut the John Guest pipe. So yeah, so all those accessories I've just showed you so far are absolutely invaluable. Moving right along, I'm not going to tell people what tools to take and what not to take, because it should go without saying that everyone carries a set of good socket spanners, socket set I should say, a good set of spanners, and the general normal tools. So I won't go into that, but having said that, a power drill is a must, a very handy thing to have, and obviously a set of drills, good set of drills. The impact driver, which we use all the time, and if you haven't seen, I'll show you this little adapter. It's called a 1/2-inch drive adapter. Simply goes in there, and that's what I use to wind down the stabilizer legs on the caravan. None of this winding it down by hand and taking 15 minutes to set your legs up. Straight into it with that. Brilliant. One other thing I found a couple of years ago that was very handy was an angle grinder. I used to carry a hacksaw, but sometimes that can be quite tedious, whatever. this angle grinder, it was only just the other day I needed a 30mm screw for something, metal screw. I could find 35s and I could find 25s, but do you think I could find a 30? So anyway, bought some 35, zipped off 5mm, and Bob's your uncle, I had a 30mm bolt, so just that was handy. I also carry a set of hole saws in various sizes, just in case. It's not too often I use those, but still I do from time to time. Nothing I've got here I haven't used, that is for sure. The other thing I could suggest is a heavy-duty tyre wrench. Makes getting tyres off very easy rather than the standard brace. And of course, these days, most wheels are aluminium mag wheels, which do require specific torque settings. And if you don't have the torque set up right, you can snap studs and goodness knows what you can do, lose wheels and all that sort of thing. So I carry a good quality torque wrench. And when we're traveling on dirt roads, I torque the nuts up every day. I check them. When we're on tarred roads, I check them about once every 2 to 3 weeks just to make sure. A couple of other general tools you may not think about. Rat tail file, the round file, the flat file, pop rivet gun, yep, definitely a must, and carry some pop rivets naturally. Set of electrical cable cutters, and getting into the electrical side, I do carry a couple of rolls of cable. One is 4mm automotive, 4mm twin automotive, and the other one's 6mm twin automotive. You just never know when you might need that little bit of cable. Naturally, a multimeter is an absolute must. You must take a multimeter with you for checking out this, that, and the other thing. Soldering iron, I've got a gas one, but I've also got a 240 volt one just in case the gas one fails or I run out of gas for some reason. Quite a good quantity of cable ties. You can never have too many cable ties. And also, last but not least, cable crimpers to crimp lugs on. By the way, all of this equipment I will detail in the description box below, so don't panic about it. But I've got a great selection of lugs here in various colours and sizes. The yellow's usually suited to 6mm automotive. The blue's usually suited to 4mm automotive. But yeah, so that's a bit of a wrap on what we take. And yeah, I hope that can be of help to you. So there you go. That everything I've shown you here today, guys, is a culmination of all my knowledge that I've gained over the 40 years I've had of camping in the outback and traveling. And I hope you can get some benefit of it too, and I hope it helps you out one day when you least expect it. So if you've liked what you've seen in this video and you want to see more of what we've got to come, we'd love it if you subscribe to our channel. That would certainly help inspire me and keep me going for some future videos. We'll see you on the road soon. Bye for now.